That's quality. Start the stream, start to cough. All right. Hello, happy Wednesday. My hat looks kind of, I got to work on my lighting. This is a green and gold hat, but it looks white and black. Looks like black and white, I guess is the way most people would say that. Hello. Good day, sirs and ma'ams. What up? What's some baseball stuff? I don't have any baseball stuff really to talk about. I'm gonna go play tomorrow. I found a group of retired gentlemen that they just practice every Tuesday and Thursday morning. And so I'm gonna go join them. I need some work, especially on my swing. So I'm excited. It's just a long ways away. Streak Buster Day. I've been reading that there's one this week that's hard, and if it's in the middle three, that'll be it. What if I get it though? What if I feel like if this Streak Buster does not bust the streak, that I need to celebrate it somehow. But I think that's probably not going to happen, so I'll worry about that when I get to it. I did see that Altuve and Correa are not going to be in the WBC because of insurance problems. It just sucks when you can't have nice things. You figured out the challenge, but not the team. The last time there was one of these, I got it because it was Saber convention in Texas, and I put together a Texas League game and got it. So I'm gonna remember that. But no Altuve, no Correa in the WBC. Like, I get it, especially after like Edwin Diaz, his accident that lost a whole year for the Mets. I get it, but I would love to be able to see everybody that can and wants to play. The fact that they're Astros helps it a little bit, that I don't care that they're there as much, but I think there was some Japanese players that might not, and I think Ohtani can't pitch or something. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I am super excited for the WBC, though. I think what's going to happen is maybe I'm going to watch it live and be streaming, just so people can talk about it. But that's in a little bit. Let's go ahead and get started with our Streak Buster. I did do a reset. I was having issues with YouTube yesterday, so I had to blow out my cache, which starts over all of my stats, but that's why we have the manual scoreboard over here. So our overall record is 354-75 with our record. We got 99 home runs, one more home run for 100, and then our longest is a 25-game hit streak. We're on a 3-game, and we're 3-0 this week with 2 home runs, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these away so that we can remember well. There we go. All right. Let's get into it and see how we do here. Oh, shoot. All right. It's going to make us start over at game 1, which we've already nailed these. So let's play these really quick. I think we got these on like the first. Well, here, I already know what they are. This is going to be kind of like cheating. But We're gonna do it. We know what's going on here. This is a Bill Nolan article. Yeah, there you go. All right, next game. This was a Giants. See, this is why I write them down, because I can't remember. And yeah. And then the third one was the Dodgers. Here, let's miss one just so that it's representative of what it really should be. All right. Now we're caught up. Bam. All right. That's where we were at. All right. Here we go. Game 4. I don't know. What should we start with?
I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base. Woo!
See, I did some work. All right, third base. Hey-oh. We haven't had the Phillies yet, and I see Matt's here, so we'll go with the Phils. You should have used House of David. I should have. Is it House of David? Is that the Streak Buster? I'm going to use that as the Streak Buster. All right, come on, Phillies. We need another home run. Hey-oh. Griffey giving us the wink. June 22nd, 1974. Ron Schuler's complete game leads Phils in opener by Stephen Glassman. All right. That's 3 home runs already this week. You know, Streak Buster be damned. That's pretty good. That's a lot of home runs. That's what we had last week. All right, let's see. Ron Schuler, complete game, 5-2, 1974. What do we think? Yeah. If you see Mike Schmidt's name, it is probably a Phillies article. Let's see, 5-2. 17 hits, but still, this was 1974. I'm going to go 2 hours and 28 minutes. 2:28 is my guess. Get your times in. I was 0 for 3 last week, or on Monday. I was 1 minute off on one of them, but it's still a loss is a loss. 2:28. Get your over-unders in on your game times. And here we go. 158. It was a quickie. Stephen is our chapter secretary for the McAllen Sabre chapter. We'll say hi. 157. You were very close. Say hi to Matt Glassman for us. If you know any of these guys, except for Andrew Harmer, that guy, we don't talk about him. If you know any of these other people, say hi for us and thank them for their work. All right, for the New York Metropolitans, we've got a Felix Milan. We've got a Rusty Staub. We've got a Jerry Grote. Those are the only names that would have pushed me in that direction. Dave Cash and his piano leg, or table leg, I guess it was. Larry Boa. Del Unser is going on our bingo list. Just because he looks so much like Tom Hanks, and he shows up a lot. Del Unser, Mike Schmidt. We've got Tommy Hutton. I know him as an announcer. Didn't know him as a player, because I'm older. I'm old, but not that old. We got Booney behind the plate. And, yeah, there we go. All right, we nailed it. Still can't find a nailed it thing. I might just have to make one. All right, here we go. Is this the Streak Buster? I want that one to have been the Streak Buster. All right. Let's go with pitcher, since we can't do third base. In my version of the game, you can You start over. You can use third base just every time. But this is more fun. All right, here we go. Pitcher. We've got Artie Lang and Larry Anderson, spelled wrong. I know that's not Larry because he is an S-E-N. Just quick nonsense here. This Anderson, they are in some way Scandinavian, like I am. My last name ends in S-O-N. Some spell it S-E-N. So Anderson, he was literally at some point somebody's named Ander. They had a son, and they got Anderson. Olson. Henderson. There you go. Probably everybody knew that, but I like to say that. All right. Lang. Obviously, it's not Artie Lang. I think he passed away a couple years ago. Or if not, he is still drinking himself into a stupor. But this is familiar to me. Don't know, so let's go. Let's go with the Browns. Why not? No. All right. Third base. Oh, wait.
I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base.
All right. Zeiter, and Smith. That didn't help at all. Lang and Anderson, Zeiter, Smith. Oh, is this a Federal League game? It was the Tip Tops last time is what the answer was. We've got the Packers. Oh. Wait, you said theme, so it's not the Seahawks. Who are the Seahawks playing? The New England Patriots? Is there a Boston team that we should be focusing on? Boston Americans? Is this it? I'm going to go with the Boston Americans. Oh, please let this be right. And then I'm going to go with the Pilots. If this isn't right, please let it be right. Oh, I thought I was onto something. I really thought I was onto something. All right, let's go center field. Let's see what the athlete is. We got a lot of Z's here. Zwilling and Hanford. Hanford, that was a super site in Washington, I think, or a nuclear power plant, one of the two. Zwillings, are these all Z's? Is there like a Z team in here? The Winston-Salem Twins is as close as we get. I don't think it's a WBC team. Should I go with the Pilots? I don't know. There are people that just focus on the Pilots, and everybody's talking about a streak buster. So I don't think that's going to be it. I kind of want to go. Yeah, that Andrew guy's he's a pill. If you do know that Andrew guy that writes these, he's a pill. Just do we do it? One of these days it is going to be a House of David, and I'm going to miss it. Because I don't think like when Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio or Lou Gehrig toured, I don't think they're in here. I don't think that this is the House of David, so I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta try and beat this thing. All right, we're going with the Bacharachs. The Burt Bacharachs. I mean, this is a better guess than the House of David, but not much. Here we go. Thought that was it. All right, let's go catcher. If it's another Z for the away team, I'm going to be flustered. Wilson and Levine. That didn't help. The Boston Rustlers. The Boston Rustlers. We're going to do it. Again, I am focused on the Super Bowl for some reason. I think, although with those games have been over when he chose these. I don't know. Little League World Series? I don't think they've got Little League in here. That's a good choice, although these are both kind of Western names. All right, Boston Rustlers. Here we go. If I would have hit that, I would have been so freaking excited. All right, let's go short. Tinker. All right, well, we've got... I mean, the best we can do is Cubs. We haven't had the Cubs yet. I mean, that's the best. With what we have been given, that is the absolute best we can do. I know they played for different teams, but 2Z's is stupid enough to be House of David. I am sticking with, I'm not going to go House of David. I'm just going, it's got to be, this is our best guess. And I don't have second or first in there. So this is our best guess. Well, it was Chicago. The Whales and the Bison. Federal League. God damn it. It's always the damn Federal League. I was kind of onto it. Whales, Bison. I don't know why I'm writing that down. I'm not going to need it again. All right. 5-5 tie by Brian Frank. 1914. 12 innings. 12. This is probably still like a hour and a half game. I'm going to say this was a 2 hour and 21 minute game. That the Tinker is the only thing that helped me here. And yeah, I didn't know he played for the Whales either. I mean, I had a good guess at the end. We took a loss on a tie. Well, we kissed our sister, so that is kind of a loss, isn't it? Got the city right. Let's see what I say. 221 is my TOG on this one. Over under on what that is. I went to school with somebody named Brian Frank. I was a year ahead of them. I bet you this is them. 201, 213. All right, we're in the same genre. Let's see what we got. 248. I was closest, but this is not horseshoes nor hand grenades. In front of a raucous crowd of 1,351 at Federal League Park. Let's see. Anybody here? No. Joe Tinker is the only name I see there. And yeah, Joe Tinker is the only name I know out of any of these. Not great. Not great. But that was a streak buster. Sounds like very few people got it, so I'll take it. I'm going to give myself like a quarter of a point. We'll round down, but I'll give myself a quarter of a point for getting the city. All right, next game. Let's get back on the horse. Let's choose.
I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base.
That sound is what gets me. All right, we've got a Mariners game, one way or the other, because we've got Blow and Soho. We've got Blow and Soho. You know what this is? This is, oh no, I was going to say this is the Edgar's double, but this is, Blow would be the home team if that was the case. And both of these players also played for the Yankees. Blow played for the A's as well. Soho played for a bunch of teams, but the Mariners and the Yankees are top of the list in my mind. Angels, Mariners. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Mariners because both of these guys are Mariners first in my mind. So let's do that. Oh, neither of them. All right. Okay. But what we can do, watch this bad boy. DH. We got Straw. So this is the Yankees. And we've got professional hitter Matt Stairs, who was literally on. Oh, this might be the A's. This is the A's versus the Yankees. I'm going A's first. I got to go A's first. Oh. All right. All right. It's the Yankees. It's the Yankees. Now, could Donnie Baseball have been at first base at this point still? Or is this too late? I'm trying to remember if Straw was on the Yankees when Mattingly was still playing. I don't think he was. So if we go first base, we might get like a Cecil Fielder. Pitching, it might be like might be like Cone. What should we do? We're gonna get this one. I know this is the Yankees. Oh, you know what this might be? Is this no? This isn't Giambi not sliding at home. Is it? I'm not gonna pick shortstop. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna go first base. I hope it's not, but we've got Constantino at first. Left field. Oh, no, Ricky wasn't on this team. Ricky wasn't on the A's. Well, I mean, he might have been. He might have been. Let's do that. Let's go one more. We'll go House of David. Here we go. Is it the House of David? It's not. Oh my God. All right, left field. No, we got Rock. But there he is. There you go. I don't know why I was looking at the Yankees on that one. All right, so it's the Yankees.
Oh, you guys.
All right. David Cone flirts with second perfect game of the season by Harrison Golden. I'm going up, up, up. Sorry, I see the word golden and K-pop Demon Hunters is all I hear. All right, we were going to get this one regardless. September 1st, 1998, Yankees David Wells flirts with second perfect game of the season. 1998, this was a no-hitter or almost a perfect game. Do we think Ricky got one of the hits? I think he did. I don't know for sure, but I think he did. Let's get our streak back. Let's see. I'm going to say 2 hours and 46 minutes. 1:57. All right. This was 1998. Although, you know what? This is what happens when you're up 7-0 and your pitcher's flirting with a no-hitter or a perfect game. You tend to just try to get your ABs over with. You want to get that guy back out there. I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm going to go 238. 238, because that'll dump me down to 228. 14 hits. I'm still going. I'm going to go 238. Here we go. Oh, 224. None of us got it. I've taken the caller so far this week on these time games. Damn. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. Ricky did not have one of the hits. Giambi did, and Blow did. Everybody struck out at least once in the starting lineup except for Giambo and professional hitter Matthew Stairs, who was hitting .314 at this point. This is in September. Ricky's not hitting, but Ricky's getting on base. And look at that. Ricky saw 20 pitches. Okay. I like that. All right. Let's see who else we got here. We got Spees, we got Grieve, we got Miggy, we got AJ Hinch and Mike McFarlane. And Candyman is on the mound. For the Yankees, we got Knobloch at second, a guy at short, the Warrior in right, Bernie, Constantino, Straw, Rock, Jorgie, and Soho with Boomer on the mound. I don't know what BR is doing, but I'm getting I'm not logged in. Hold on one second. Maybe that's why I'm getting ads. You know what I'm saying, G? All right, there. Now we're logged in. Probably still be an ad on this page. Oh, and my records. Oh, let's get rid of that. Nope, now the ads are gone. That's what the whole problem was. I wasn't logged in. All right. So we are 5-1 this week with 3 home runs. I'll take it. Not bad. We got the streak buster out of the way. We were in the ballpark. We were on Waveland, but we weren't in the park. Well, I guess that was in Buffalo, not Chicago. So we were somewhere in Buffalo. Although Chicago would have gotten us a win had we guessed the whale. All right, let's. Thank you, Paul BT Dubs, for the game, keeping us on there. Love it. I already know how to play this game, and we need to play it on pro mode, please. We're professionals here. I know how to do all this. You don't need to walk me through it, sir. Let's see. Are we even going to play? Career 2 Silver Sluggers played for New York. I don't see Ricky's name on this. All right. Played for New York. Couldn't everybody be in that category? Played short. Wow. I'm going to leave it just like that. Everybody's there. 2006 top 5 RBI. Chris Young was a pitcher, so I don't think it was him. We'll put Swish over there. DJ. Let's see. Ellie can probably go over there. Manny Trio. Mickey Tettleton. Can just stay there. 2005. Or 2007. Probably DJ's over there. Let's send that and see what we get. Chris Young is a pitcher, so I'm going to leave him there. Let's put played for New York. I don't think any of these guys were with Oakland, unless Giambi'd come back. Oh, you can get... I mean, I don't have any ads in my grid. You can get it. Look up Grease Monkey if you're, or is it Grease Monkey or Tapper Monkey? What is it? It is Tapper Monkey. Look up. It's a extension, Tapper Monkey. Look that up. It's better than Adblock. And if you're subbed to BR, they should not stick an ad on that. They're already getting my money. Top 5 ribs. Maybe Ellie's not there, but he didn't win a Silver Slugger. He's got to be there. Swish might have won a couple of Silver Sluggers. Probably more than Stewart. And then we've got to switch one person here. Let's just try that. Let's see if we can. Okay, we got those. So now we're just looking for one person that played for the Yankees. Let's try that. Let's try that. Nailed it. All right. All right, let's do the grid, shall we? We've got Yankees. We've got Mets played third base. We've got Twins. We've got Tigers. And born outside the U.S. So no Don Mattingly square. Again, no Ricky Henderson square. Oh darn! I was looking here. So this week the 88 Tops podcast did Dwayne Murphy, which was a great episode, just overall, but it was fun because he's one of my favorite players. He played, and the podcast brought up that he played short, second, and first in his career for one inning. And he did play for Detroit at the end, so I was going to put him there, but that's the one infield spot he didn't play, so I can't do that. All right. It is Wednesday, so anything goes. No dental list members today, though, but beyond that, anything. Let's do this. Born outside the U.S., played third base. We've already talked about him today, Mike Blowers. Did Steve Jeltz play for either of these teams? Didn't Steve Jeltz play for the Mets? Because if we can get a Frenchie in here, Steve Jeltz. Mets in Detroit, Greg Jeffries. That's a good one. It's okay. It's okay. It's garbage day. There's gonna be people in the front. It's okay, sweetie. My God. Canseco shortstop. No, Philadelphia and KC only. Damn it. That was gonna be. I wanted a Steve Jeltz sighting. Let's think of some Europeans. I like to get people that are from Europe in the born outside of the U.S. Or we could go like, not Jason Bay. Who was a Canadian? Maybe it was Jason Bay. I don't know. We can come back to that. That's not a hard category. Played third base. Well, we could always put Gary Gaetti here. I bet he's going to be number one. But when you think of the Twins in third base and just literally, you say hugging the line, but he was much more intimate with the line. He was on it so much if there was a chance for a triple play. Who else could we put there? What about Astudillo? Didn't he play third for the Twins? JD. I don't think Carew ever played. Orlando Mercado. Wow, there's a great one. That's a great poll.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep. All right, we'll do that one.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup.
That is a Great call. Jeez, that is a name I have not heard in a very long time. That is, you get a gold star for that one. Born outside the U.S. for the Yankees. Let's see if we can come up. We barely have a half a percentage here between Blow and Mercado. Who can we put here that will be equally as low? Blow could have gone here as well, but Pascual Perez, he's not going to be that low. Louis Tiant, he's not going to be that low. El Duque, he's not going to be that low. I need like a pitcher that only pitched like 5 games, but they're from Cuba or something. Like Ken Brett. Rafael Santana. Is he going to be under a 1/10 of a point? Trevor Plouffe. I don't really like that guy. But yeah, he'll work in the played third base. Russell Martin. Did he catch for the Yankees? And I know I can never remember his name because I know Russell Martin. You're right. He's Canadian. I can never remember his name. I can always remember what he looks like and that he played for the Mets and the Dodgers, but I don't know if he played for the Yankees. Let's see, just like barely there kind of Yankees guys. I mean, there's Bartolo. Did Julio Franco? Luis Sojo, done. That's a good. I like Matt recalls the starting 9. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's under 1. We'll take it. It's under 1. Yeah, anybody that we can recall from the starting 9. And didn't we have the Yankees? Yeah, we had the Yankees in that last one. So Constantino cannot go anywhere here. Straw doesn't fit here. Who else was on those teams? John Candelaria. Doesn't Candyman fit in each of these? Didn't Candelaria pitch for both the Twins and the Tigers? I want to put the Candyman here. I think he goes in one of these, if not both. I'm trying to think who else was on that Yankee team we saw. Let's see. There was Jeets. There was Knobloch. Oh, we could put Nobby here, but he's going to be pretty high score. But he would go there. Let's go. Candyman's got to. I swear, John Candelaria went. He pitched for the Tigers too, and the Twins. Although I know he pitched for the A's in that game, I know Candelaria pitched for the Yankees. I think I want to do. I'm going to risk it. Or am I thinking of John Cangelosi? No, I'm thinking of John Candelaria. Damn it. God damn it. You got to risk it. Pete Incaviglia. All right, we'll do Pete Incaviglia. God damn it. So close. Oh, that's a good poll. Nice one. All right. Yankees, Twins. Oh, I bet Johan Santana is pretty high here. JD goes here and here. Both of these. Knobloch goes here. Plouffe goes here. Didn't Plouffe go in both of them? Didn't Plouffe play for the Yankees too? Who else was on that Twins? Any of the Twins World Series teams that was just like a utility infielder? Al Newman? Did Al Newman play? I think he was an outfielder for some reason. I don't think he was an infielder. Who else who was their utility infielder? We got to go Juan Berenguer. I really not have Senor Smoke queued up? God damn it. LaTroy Hawkins played for everybody. Did Williams Astudillo, I don't even know how you say his last name. Aaron Hicks. I would never come up with Aaron Hicks as anybody other than a Yankee is my problem. Shannon Stewart, who we just saw in the starting 9, but I don't think he played for either of these teams. Bobby Kilty didn't play for these teams. I'm guessing, no, that was Tomei. He wasn't playing third at that point. Tom Brunansky. Alex Cole. Dan Gladden. Let's see. Steinbach came up as a third baseman, but then in the minors they made him a catcher. So I don't think he ever played third in the big leagues. Bartolo would fit either of these. LaTroy would fit either of these. LaTroy Hawkins. Fernando Rodney actually wouldn't fit in either of those. Julio Franco wouldn't fit in either of those. But Franco will fit here, won't he? Yeah, Julio Franco will fit here. What? I think it's wrong. I think we're getting gypped. I can see him in a Mets uniform, and I can see him in a Tigers uniform. How did he not play for Detroit? Something's wrong. He had to have played for Detroit. Did he? Oh, he was traded with Jay Baller at one point. Oh, he was part of the 5-for-1. All right. He did not. How did he not play for Detroit? I can see him in a Tigers uniform. Oh, boy. Well, the ones I'm getting are really good, but the ones I'm missing are awful. All right, played third base for the Tigers. We're going Travis Fryman all day. All right. Hint for Minnesota and New York. TT. Oh, Minnesota and the Mets. Timo Perez. TT. TT Sabathia? Sorry, that was funny to me. Like, that was really funny to me. I'm sorry. TT. Tyrod Taylor. TT. Timo, Perez, Tom Terrific. Is that who you're trying to get to? Tom Terrific? I don't know. TT is not shaking anything up there. Let's focus on the Twins, though. We don't have anything on the Twins here. We could do Plouffe. We could do Knoblauch. We could do Johan Santana. I think those are all number one. Well, Plouffe isn't, but the other two are probably number one answers. Tops would get it with RBI on the NES, huh? TT. So that gives me a Twins. That gives me a time frame. TT. Like that should be in my wheelhouse, and I can't think of a TT. Ron Coomer. That would work. Would not come up with that, especially with the connotations of the word Coomer now. TT. I'm literally stumped. TT, they're going to be in Nintendo RBI Baseball. Infielder. Okay, an infielder that played on both the Twins and the Mets. Their initials are TT. It's not Tom Brookens. Who also could have worked here in the Travis Fryman. TT infielder. Okay, let's go third base. TT. Shortstop. TT. See, if it was GG, I would get it. Uh-oh. If I'm Ternando Tatis. Think of a team if you had Ternando Tatis Jr. and TT Sabathia on the mound. Jeez, that's a good group. TT infielder. TT Tony Bernazard, Tony Clark, T. What other names start with T? Tim Tuffle? Tim Tuffle.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
The Tuffle Shuffle drives the ladies crazy. I got it. It just took me a minute. I got there. That was good clues. Good clues. You gave just enough to rattle this dumb old brain of mine. We're handing out stars. I need to just put a hang a star on that one as a separate thing, because I'm going to start handing out. We're going to start handing out Stargell stars. That's what we're going to do. It just came to mind. We've got 2 Stargell stars have been handed out today. I vaguely remember him on the Twins. I remember a baseball card of him on the Twins. That is the only reason why I went right away. Plus, I trust you guys. I trust you guys a lot more than I trust my brain. All right, we only got one more legit guess here. Let's do Twins and the Yankees. Twins and the Yankees. Who can we do here? Oh, we could do LaTroy Hawkins, of course. We could do... let's see. Other Twins of note. Or have we gone through all the Twins of note already? I think we've gone through all the Twins of note. I mean, everybody played on the Yankees. So let's just start naming them. We've already had Straw. Straw wouldn't work here. Eric Davis doesn't work with the Mets. Kevin Moss. Who else did I don't know who else Kevin Moss played for. Did he play for the Twins? Because I would legit use Kevin Moss. I dig me some. I think he was. I always said he was the first 24 in pinstripes after Ricky, but I don't think he was. I think there was somebody else. But he was the first one I remember wearing that number after Ricky, and then Constantino wore it. New York and Minnesota only. All right. I told you that I trust you guys, so there you go, 0.2. All right, we're going to keep guessing. Look at that. I mean, that's a square jaw. That dude's going to hit some home runs for at least 1 year. Who was the other? There was another Yankee that was just like him that just pounded the ball for 1 year, and then as a white guy, I think he was Shane Spencer. That's who I was thinking of. Shane Spencer. All right. Mets and Detroit. Mets and Detroit. Let's see. Torrey Hunter doesn't work. Tom Gladden doesn't work. Rob Deere doesn't work. Dan Petrie, Frank Tanana, Jack Morris. Who was Sparky managing when Gibby was on the team? Chet Lemon. Big Wheel. I know, it's almost time. Hojo. There you go. That one I should have got because Howard Johnson's one of my favorites. All right, and then the Twins, you get it. You get another star. Future. Oh yeah. Oh, Greg Jeffries. Yes, that would have worked too. Greg Jeffries. So I've got these. I know it looks like something else, but these are, I don't know. When I was growing up, they looked like little vice grips, but this is what I use while I'm sitting here doing this. You don't recall Howard Johnson on the Tigers. Well, he was very good on the Tigers. Very good on the Tigers. Hojo had some good years, man. He was a really good player. I guess he didn't. Those are just his early years. I don't know why I said good years. I knew he came up with Detroit, but I mean, Howard Johnson, I want to look at his jaws. What are his jaws numbers here? Hojo's jaws was actually nowhere near a Hall of Famer, but he had some really good years. I mean, Kyle Seager, Mike Moustakas, Doug DeCences, you can knock that off your bingo card for today. Dean Palmer, Dan Ugla, Alex Bregman. Look at that. When he was 23 compared to Steve Garvey. What was Kevin Moss when I want to see his compare Kenny Vargas, Dan Johnson, Greg Brock, and Dan Johnson again. All right. Well, that wasn't as great as I was hoping. All right. Twins, third base. We've got Coomer. We've got Palouf. We've got Josh Donaldson. We've got, of course, Gaetti. We might just have to do Gaetti. I think that'd probably be number one, though. Let's do it. Let's do Williams Astudillo, though. Was it William or Williams? William Astudillo. How do you spell his name? I need a William Astudillo. No. Asta. How do you spell his name? El Tortuga. How do you spell his name? I gotta look up how to spell his name. Willens. That is a weird name for me to spell. All right. Got it. From 1%. But this is what I do when I'm not typing. I just switch back and forth between hands to get those Greg Jeffries like forearms. I know Greg Jeffries used to swing a bat in a pool underwater. That's how he got his forearms. But this is what I do. El Tortuga. Yep. All right. Not our best, my best day. You guys killed it. But as expected, Santana, Knobloch, Gaetti. Nailed it. Scherzer, Grandyman, Miggy, Francisco, Mo, and Beltre. I don't think we mentioned any of these at all, ever. Which is good work. The toughest ones... This was a pretty easy grid, and I missed two of them. The hardest ones were the Twins, Mets, and the... Oh, wait, I thought... Yeah, no, that was Santana. All right, well, we got it. We did it. It's all good. All right, pretty successful day. We did get stumped by the Streak Buster on starting 9. I biffed it on a couple of... wild guesses on the grid, and we did okay on daily walk-off, so not bad. I will be back on Friday. Settle. He's got to learn patience. He's still a puppy, and he has no patience whatsoever. He has a watch, apparently, because he knows when it's 10. Stop! No. You need to settle down. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm going to have to sit here for like 10 minutes for him to settle down before he goes. Steve Jeltz would have worked for third base outside of U.S. But that would have been down in the corner where I had Blow. I bet you... Who do you think was lower? Steve Jeltz or Mike Blowers? Let's try. Can I go in incognito here? All right, incognito. I'm going to put Steve Jeltz there. Steve Jeltz was a 0.1, so Blowers was the better call there. But I didn't know Steve Jeltz had played third base. Wait, I'm sorry, what position was that?
I'm not asking you who's on second. Who's on first? I don't know. Third base.
Woo! Steve Jeltz. Also played some left, played some center. Okay, so Steve Jeltz played all three outfield positions as well as second and short and third. So everywhere except for first base and catcher in the infield. Let's file that bad boy away. All right. Yeah, thank you guys very much. I will be back on Friday. We'll do this again. We'll wrap up the week. I don't know. I like to try and add something on Friday, like a video. We went through some cards last week. We showed my attempt at starting 9 Infinity. But I'll be back on Friday. We'll do it all again. And be good to each other. Stay warm. If you're in the snow, stay warm. Be good to each other. Be careful out there.